Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's video is on section 3.4, Miracles as Accurate Perception. It is about committing yourself to seeking and finding the truth in everything. Definitely a worthwhile challenge. A viewing of the videos of the channel will always be helpful. Let's begin. Text. Miracles as Accurate Perception. We have repeatedly stated that the basic concepts referred to in this course are not matters of degree. Certain fundamental concepts cannot be meaningfully understood in terms of coexisting polarities. It is impossible to conceive of light and darkness, or everything and nothing, as joint possibilities. They are all true or all false. It is essential that you realize that behavior is erratic until a firm commitment to one or the other is made. Comments. The course, true to its form, gives us another challenge. Committing yourself to something in order for anything to happen. No 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's either you're down with the program or not. In this case, do you want to know the truth? Achieve the objective of the course. If your answer is a firm yes, then creation will open all doors to help you get the answers. Achieve that goal. As the good book says, seek and ye shall find. Text. A firm commitment to darkness or nothingness is impossible. No one has ever lived who has not experienced some light and something. This makes everyone really unable to deny truth totally, even if he generally deceives himself in this connection. That is why those who live largely in darkness and emptiness never find any lasting solace. Innocence is not a partial attribute. It is not a real defense until it is total. When it is partial, it is characterized by the same erratic nature that holds for other two-edged defenses. Comments. Next, we need to fine-tune what our objective is. What the course is presenting us with is, in many ways, taking us into brand new territory. So, we need to proceed slowly and cautiously, not out of fear, but to ensure we get a proper understanding. Speaking from my experiences in various study groups, getting the correct understanding of the ideas presented can be very challenging. At the outset, the course stated its objective as removing the obstacles to the awareness of love's presence. Looking at what it has presented in 2+ chapters so far, I would say it has done a pretty good job at that, asking for a commitment from us to continue on this path of restoration. That's in our best interests. Text. The partly innocent are apt to be quite stupid at times. It is not until their innocence becomes a genuine viewpoint which is universal in its application that it becomes wisdom. Innocent or true perception means that you never misperceive and always see truly. More simply, it means that you never see what does not really exist. When you lack confidence in what someone will do, you are attesting to your belief that he is not in his right mind. This is hardly a miracle-based frame of reference. It also has the disastrous effect of denying the creative power of the miracle. Comments. Like everything else, the more you do something, the better you get at it. Practice makes perfect. But be careful of what you practice. You don't want to perfect error. One of the lessons we are practicing is the golden rule: giving to each other what we want in return. At some point, we will all come to realize, the better I give, the better I receive. And loving myself better than I like myself. I will always want the best for myself. So I'll always give the best of myself. I will not limit my giving to what others give. With this secret you can capitalize, big time, while making a powerful demonstration to others. Text. The miracle perceives everything as it is. If nothing but the truth exists, and this is really a redundant statement because what is not true cannot exist, right-minded seeing cannot see anything but perfection. We have said many times that only what God creates, or what man creates with the same will, has any real existence. This, then, is all the innocent can see. They do not suffer from the distortions of the separated ones. The way to correct all such distortions is to withdraw your faith from them and invest it only in what is true. Comments. Early on in studying this course, I came to the opinion that when this course was being put together, it was understood that it would be disruptive, very disruptive. Change, especially for the better, is always disruptive. It reminds me of what my aunt always said, You can't make a cake without breaking an egg. The more we understand and accept these ideas of the Course, the more we will question the basis, the foundations of our beliefs and societies. This kind of introspection, reflection, questioning is already going on. Many of the norms we grew up with are being questioned, shattered. Just look at social media, even regular media. What is important, essential, is that we have something better to replace them with. From my perspective, the Course creates an ideal framework to meet this challenge. Text. You cannot validate the invalid. I would suggest that you voluntarily give up all such attempts, because they can only be frantic. If you are willing to validate what is true in everything you perceive, you will make it true for you. Truth overcomes all error. This means that if you perceive truly, you are canceling out misperceptions in yourself and in others simultaneously. Because you see them as they are, you offer them your own validation of their truth. This is the healing which the miracle actively fosters. Comments. What is necessary on this journey of seeking and learning that we are all on is a criteria for identifying the truth. There are a lot of ideas, beliefs, theories, doctrines, etc., that present themselves as truth. So a mechanism is needed to discern the true from the false. The Course does not disappoint in this. It provides a process that you can use to identify misinterpretations, distortions, untruths, and the like. Here's how it works. Is this love? Does it help? Is it constructive, productive? Will it lead to peace? Is there any good in it? Is this something I would like to give or receive? Not explicitly in the Course, but very apropos, what would Jesus do? As always, our task is to put these ideas to the test, determine if they are valid and reliable. Thanks again for joining me on this journey. If you've gotten any value from this video, please like, share, and subscribe.